you for joining me in this brief discussion on juicing. So what is juicing and why is it beneficial to bring in as like a normal practice in our lives? Well, I'm going to try to address the main questions I get about juicing in this video, so bear with me. Number one, juicing is when you extract the nutrients and the liquid from the fiber content of the food. So what you're doing is you're putting it through a machine, you're putting this food, this fruit or vegetable, through this machine, and then you're extracting the fiber out this end and the juice and the liquid nutrient content out of this end. What you're left with is this nutrient infused liquid elixir. Right? So why is this beneficial? Well, for one, the pathogens that we're up against today, the bugs and viruses, they have evolved due to our high use of antibiotics, due to the genetic manipulation of our food, due to the pollutants and the poisons that are available today now more than ever abundantly, or that are apparent and alive in our environment today more than ever before. The bugs have evolved, and as these bugs evolve, we must also evolve our approach, right? So we can't just eat foods in their full form like our ancestors did, because the bugs are much stronger now than they were back then. And if we want to overcome the chronic illness and infection that we're facing today, we must change our approach by bringing in things like juicing. So why juicing is so important? Well, when you extract the liquid infusion from the juice, you essentially create this highly energized form of immediately absorbable nutrients. This drops directly into your bloodstream and travels through the body and addresses complications and deficiencies that are restricting you from living vibrantly, feeling energetic, feeling free from illness, right? That when you juice, since you're not consuming as much fiber, right, you are allowing your body to devote energy towards different aspects of your body, towards healing specific immune system problems, or to helping your body lose weight instead of just digesting food, right? Or allowing the body to feel more vital, to feel more energetic, because you're not wasting energy digesting food, right? Beyond this, when you consume a juice and you take a high frequency food, a high frequency living food like a fruit or vegetable, and you extract the living contents of it, you create this ability to illuminate your cells with this photon-based nutrition, right? Plants get their nutrition from the sun, convert that sun energy in the form of photons into nutrients, which we then consume. So when we put it into this liquid infusion, we allow ourselves to get that direct access with very, very minimal digestion. You're essentially pre-digesting the food by bringing it through the juicer, in turn saving yourself the need to sacrifice that energy. So then you'd say, well, I can't just juice everything, right? Isn't it good to have fiber? Yes, fiber is super important. It's the balance of the two that makes it essential. I would never recommend that anyone does one or the other. But it's essential we bring juicing in the form of juicing leafy greens and ginger and apples, or juicing pure carrot juice, or juicing pure cucumber juice, because these have the abilities to deliver very essential trace minerals, various vitamins, phytochemicals, bioflavonoids, fruit acids, anthocyanidins, anthocyanins, proanthocyanidins. Like it never ends. There's so much of these plants can provide us, and when we juice them, we create an effortless form of access for our cells to receive this benefit. Right, we're nourishing our cells in this way rather than feeding our minds, through consuming foods that are hyper palatable, or consuming foods that are extremely reward center oriented, right? Like high fat foods or highly processed foods. If you have any kind of digestive complication, you know, like indigestion, heartburn, you know, gastritis, constipation, intestinal inflammation of any kind, nutrient absorption difficulties, when you juice these foods and you allow that infusion to travel through your body and through your digestive system, it's really easy to address infection and inflammation existing in the gut, which is causing these myriad of different digestive disorders, because you allow your body to release the need to sacrifice digestive energy, which makes it just an easy attempt to address the intestinal complications. So remember the importance of juicing. You know, we have to evolve our approach because the bugs too have evolved. So if we really want to get well, we need to do different things to bring in stuff that's going to make a change in our life beneficially. 2, it can help save energy because you don't have to digest as much fiber all the time. You can recirculate that energy towards making yourself feel more vital, more engaged, more energetic, and allowing energy to travel through the body and address different needs other than digestion. 3rd, you're consuming this highly energized food that is electrifying and illuminating your cells and allowing greater communication between cells, greater flow of energy between the body or throughout the body. And 4, if you are working to address any kind of digestive complication, and don't forget skin starts with gut health as well, then you must bring in juicing because it creates an easy route for your intestines to receive nourishment so that infection can be released and inflammation can be mitigated, and you can exist in this life free from physical limitations, so you can live abundantly and live vibrantly and be content in your own health and empowered by that, and move forward and contribute to your own self and fall in love with healing yourself. Thank you. Blessings.